Man. Today we got celebrities who ruined their image. I can name about 5 right now who I already know more than likely gonna be in this goddamn video. Let's get it.
The most hated celebrities. Now, there are a lot of celebrities on this planet that are either really loved, really hated, or both. So today we're going to be going over some of the most hated celebrities of 2024. So first up, we're just going to rip off the Band-Aid and talk about P. Diddy. Yeah, rough start. But long story...
Yeah, like I said, we can name about 5, and he definitely was one of them.
Or he's got some accusations against him, and if you know, they're pretty bad. It involves a grape and cars and traffic, but something with Meek Mill leaked, and I don't know if it happened, if it didn't happen, if it's fake, if it's real. I'm not going to look for it, so I'm just gonna take people's word for it. They got a little bit zesty, a little too zesty. So yeah, that's basically why everyone's clowning P. Diddy and saying no Diddy for every pause moment instead of saying no.
I ain't lying, brother. The no Diddy shit so viral that it made ESPN and all the sports talk shows and shit like that, bro. People saying no Diddy everywhere. I wouldn't be surprised if they say this shit in a movie or a TV show coming up. That's how viral that shit is now, bro. No Diddy is the new no homo. Like, that's so crazy.
Oh, they say no Diddy. And along with P. Diddy getting cooked recently, next we got Drake. Now, it's not even a debate who's winning this beef between Drake and Kendrick. And long story short, right after Kendrick dropped Meet the Grams, that's when Drake started losing by a landslide. Because Kendrick went hard. Oh shit, no Diddy. But They Not Like Us is the best diss track I've ever heard in my life. That is the first diss track that I've ever listened to on repeat. And after a while, Drake couldn't compete, and he literally ended his song by saying, "This was some good exercise. Really get the pen moving." Like, that's how you know you lost.
Yeah.
And Kendrick's over here saying you're a PDF file. You're just cooked at that point. And Drake's response to the accusation in his song was, "I knew you were going to go for the Epstein angle." I don't even know what the fuck he said. But you knew he was going to go for the Epstein angle? Drake. And it's not looking good for him. That's why he's
I ain't lying, and I had faith in Drake. But brother, after all the allegations that came out with that nigga, I don't know how to feel about you no more, Drake. But I ain't lying, though. That nigga still nice. That's one thing you can't take away from Drake. His music is good as fuck, bro. Y'all can't cap, son. Drake got too many hits, bro. No cap, though. But in terms of, like, how you maneuvering and all the shit that came out about what you did in your past and shit, I don't know. I don't know how to feel about you with that shit, but nah, gang.
Like, if a rapper calls you and eat that prison food, like, that's gotta do some damage to your career. Next up, we have SSSniperWolf. She's definitely the biggest narcissist on the planet. Like, where do I even start? Like, she's got a whole track record, like doxing Jack Films, for example. Because he made a parody channel of her shitty reactions. And then she went to his house and said, "Oh, let's talk about this like grown adults." Like, yeah, this is not grown adult behavior. Bro. Pulling up to someone's crib, basically stop.
Bro, hold on, bro. This SSniperWolf, this what you doing? I remember SSniperWolf from like 2016, bro. I ain't lying, she had like that 2016, 27, like 2015 to 2017 era. She had that shit on lock, so I ain't gonna lie. With her Call of Duty gameplay, the reaction videos she used to do and shit. Her boyfriend, wasn't her boyfriend named Sausage or some shit? That nigga, bro, what? That was the funniest name. But nah, though, this what you doing? So this, cause I ain't lying, her downfall do need to be studied. Cause I ain't hear about SSSniperWolf in a little minute. So if this what you doing now, that's tough.
Somebody. And then there's stuff with Azzyland that happened at like some Fortnite tournament. SSniperWolf was trying to fight Azzyland in the locker room. According to Azzyland, she was swinging at her saying, "You faked your gameplay," in the locker room at a Fortnite event. You are not her, SSniperWolf, trust. And she like built her whole career off finessing from Azzyland. Which, you know what, you can take topics on YouTube, It's not a big deal. But if you convince and gaslight your audience into thinking Azzyland is the copier, no one's gonna like you. JoJo Siwa. Recently, she did some interesting rebranding, we'll say, for her new project Karma. And it's safe to say this rebrand is kind of a weird turn, not kind of, a weird turn. But she first looked like this, and now she looks like this. this. This is like a complete 180. This is not even a turn anymore. And people don't like this aesthetic, really. And I'm gonna have to agree. That shit is weird. Like, imagine
it's just so weird, because it's like, bro, seeing her come up, I understand she gotta grow. I mean, I understand people grow up, people get older, and they do want to make their own decisions, but that transition was just so crazy, bro. Like, no cap.
Out of the river. Like, I would start screaming for my life and just swimming away. Then we have Antonio Brown. Now, I don't know what he's doing with the NFL, but he basically is an ex-NFL player. Or maybe he is in the NFL still. Who even knows? He's just not a likable person. He's had many outbursts while playing. He literally left the game when he was playing with Tom Brady in Tampa Bay. But I've never seen somebody leave a game before, except for Antonio Brown. And it was all to promote his shitty song that sounds like absolute trash. Yeah, Antonio Brown dropped that after the game. And I think at this point, Antonio Brown is just doing this for the trolls, because there's no way you drop this song called Whole Lot of Money and you're not trolling. And he's also been seen with other streamers that nobody likes, such as Neon. I don't even know if this dude's even taken seriously anymore. It's like, once you're with Neon, you're no longer taken serious. And speaking of Neon, next we have Jack Doherty. This dude has really made himself even...
He gotta be one of the weirdest, like, content creators I ever seen. This nigga do anything for clout, bro. I think this nigga kissed the fucking Island Boys, bro. Like, this nigga, he one of those for sure. Yeah, he definitely, bro, he one of those, no cap, bro. Like, ain't no way you about to kiss two men for views, bro.
More hated this year. Last year he was doing this whole OF ring thing, and now this year he just decided, you know what, let's be a douche on Kick. And he got into IRL streaming, which made him way more hated than before. I mean, people still hated him before, but within the last year, he's garnered so much. Because there's so many clips that are farmed by Jack Doherty of him just being a dumbass. And in some of these, he's just being a complete nuisance to the public. Like, imagine birthing this child and you just see him go on and just fuck up the streets with this stupidity. Like, I just can't imagine living in that house with him, with all his OF girls in it. Like, at this point, they're probably all around Jack Doherty for money. Because, bro, I mean, that's what...
definitely what it is, bro. Definitely that, bro. That nigga, he weird, bro. Like, his ego is just too crazy, bro. Like, you don't got no respect for people, bro. You think you all that just because you got money, bro.
At this point, that's it, because he has no personality. His personality's absolutely shit. It's like if the Pillsbury Doughboy became egotistical and a douche. It would be Jack Doherty. Next we have Sexy Red. I mean, at least with Ice Spice, it's decent. At least I can listen to it while sober. In order to turn up the Sexy Red, I need to be wasted, out of my mind. Damn. I need to have like 3 Miller Lights and 2 shots in order to turn up the Sexy Red. This may or may not have been based on a real event. And I don't even know if I want to touch her new album with a 10-foot pole. A lot of people just hate her music, and it's for a good reason, because I don't see myself listening to "Yeah, shake that asshole, let that coochie breathe." And same thing if a guy went like, "Call my dick the chop of the way it's spinning," I would not listen to it either. Like, I just don't get the appeal to that type of music. Next we have Charli D'Amelio. The amount of controversies Charli D'Amelio got into is just unhinged. Like, her fans could cancel her for just taking the wrong step. Oh, you just stepped way too aggressively, girly. You're canceled. Like, god damn, bro. Like, why do you hate her so much to the point where you'll cancel her for anything? I mean, she has done some stupid shit, but you don't have to get in outrage for every little thing. But I guess that's their solution. There's like a clip of the D'Amelios at a Walmart trying to promote their chips, and they were pretending to work as cashiers, and people didn't really like that. And the video was kind of cringy, so of course no one was gonna like it. Next we have Billie Eilish. Her music's but her takes are just horrendous. And then she's just dropping information bombs on Twitter that we don't even need to hear. She basically made a tweet saying men don't face criticism about their bodies because girls are nice. Yeah, there's girls that have called me ugly to my face.
Exactly,
okay, like if there's
bro, I hate girls who think like that, bro. Like, niggas get done bad too. It's not just y'all. Like, y'all not the center of attention. I understand, like, a lot of shit happen more often with y'all, but y'all put yourself in predicaments. Like, you gotta think how many girls on social media, like, overly sexualize themselves. Like, a lot of girls do that. Like, y'all put yourself out there, so what y'all expect? Like, you know? But it don't be all girls, though, you know. Of course, the good gotta suffer for the bad. Same with the men. The good always gotta suffer for the bad, so... Oh, no.
have said it to my face. Imagine what they say when they're not in front of me. Like, people will still judge me for how I look, no matter what gender they are. She even said, jerking it changed her life. Yeah, if this is what the youth is looking up to, we're cooked. And I quote, she said, people should be jerking it, man. I can't stress it enough as somebody with extreme body issues and dysmorphia. Yeah, that's totally gonna help. And then she also told Rolling Stone that she likes to do it in front of a mirror. And that's because it's a raw, deep connection to herself and her body. Like, how are you just dropping this shit on the timeline in Rolling Stone interviews or whatever? I don't know how anybody could just drop that on the timeline casually. Like, this information does not need to be public. Next, we have Yeezy. Ye, Kanye, whatever you call him. Yeah, I don't think I have to sit here and mention what he did on the podcast. And now every company sees him as a complete brand risk because of that statement. But yeah, he's still doing well with music. He's still on top. I mean, I don't like Kanye as a person, but I fuck with his music heavy. And there were even talks of him starting his own hub website. Yeah, he just does some wild shit.
If this nigga start a hub site, bro, I'm done, bro. I'm done. I've really been done with these celebrities, but brother, if the day I see this nigga with a hub site, bro, something gotta be done, bro. Cause ain't no way, bro. What the fuck Kanye starting a fucking a porn site for? Like,
now, I don't know if it's to stay relevant, but he definitely does some stunts for sure. Next, we have Ellen. Now, who the hell watches Ellen in 2024 unless you're like some 40-year-old mom? Bro. Ellen got cooked for having a toxic workplace back in like 2020. And now in 2024, we stand and this shit's dead as hell. Like, back in the 2010s, my mom would put this shit on all the time, and I would just hear it on every day I got home from school. And the show was canceled in 2022 after 19 seasons. So that shit it's been cooked for 2 years. Damn. And speaking of shows being cooked, we have Dan Schneider. Long story, not even trying to get into it, but we should have known by the
line, bro. That nigga right there, you a sick individual, bro. You weird as fuck, son. And nothing still haven't been done to this nigga, bro. Nigga still walking around freely.
Logo right here, the logo of Nickelodeon was a foot. Now, I watched that little documentary episode and I was freaked the hell out. Yeah, Hollywood sounds like a very fun and big place. Yeah. Dan was exposed for having a toxic workspace and being very weird. And having insanely weird people on his sets as well. Next, we have Bryce Hall. Now, this dude is just not taken seriously at all.
I'm gonna knock out Austin because I'm an actual fighter.
And he never claimed to be a fighter, my bad. And Bryce Hall blew up in that whole hype house era on TikTok, so, I mean, is he really taken seriously? Everyone just looks at him as a complete joke. Bro. And everyone just thinks he's arrogant. And you know what? I'm gonna have to agree. Especially after this situation right here, where he was calling Ms. Tiff broke, and he said, "Oh, you can only imagine gambling 50,000." And it was.
I hate niggas like that, bro. Like, y'all think money is just everything, bro. Like, man. I ain't even about to get off into that.
All mad at Ms. Kiff. And he was even getting mad at the dealer, basically, the whole night. And I think he was just mad because, one, well, he was losing. Apparently, he was down 40K, which I don't know why he would do that. And
first of all, why the fuck
he wasn't the richest in the room, so he had to let all his anger out on someone else, who he thought was irrelevant. Taylor Swift. Now, I'm sure all of you saw this coming, but to be fair, it's not Taylor Swift. It's her shitty stan base. And because of them, it makes her and Travis Kelce or whatever not very likable. Which, to be honest, I don't really mind Taylor Swift. It's the stan base that I mind. Next, we have Tate. Now, I know this isn't a big 2024 one, but it just spawned in so many Sigma and alpha males, it's just starting to get annoying. They're taking what he says to heart and not with a grain.
No cap, though. I ain't lie. That nigga had a big influence for sure, son. He did have, like, all males, like, on the alpha male shit, which is a good thing, bro, because they got a lot of males in their soft era right now, and they just doing female shit, doing dumb shit. So we needed somebody like Andrew Tate to kind of shake males back, get males back on their alpha shit. Niggas start getting on their beta shit. So I ain't lie, I fuck with Andrew Tate though. I don't got nothing against Andrew Tate. He be spitting, no cap.
And that just spawned in a bunch of corny Sigma males. And speaking of, I have a video right here all about Sigma males. If you want to watch it, go watch it right now.
Nah, W video though, bro. But yeah, bro. These celebrities, bro. Like I said, bro, y'all niggas need to be studied for sure.